Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Crow Tarot Show. My name's Matt, and I hope this message finds you well. I'm just going to go ahead and jump in and open this reading by casting a few runes from this mead horn. It's a noisy process, so if you have any sound sensitivities, please turn down your volume in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. There's 3. Let's see. First one out was this one. Wouldn't you? Or no. Thor's house. The Thorn rune. Thor's rune. Also giant. Second out was Rido. Rune of travel. Literally wagon. And Othala. The rune of prosperity. Property. Legacy. Better look here. Good. Thuruzaz, Rido, Othala. Thorn, wagon, property. I think this reading is about someone who's facing opposition. Opposition to their legacy. And there's a matter of evolution that needs to happen, or the opposition to this legacy is evolving. And that's Rido. The opposition evolves towards the legacy. Let's see what the cards say. I've shuffled these, of course, smoke cleansed, and used a singing bowl. I'll give it a quick shuffle so we know there's no funny business going on. This is going to be an interesting one. It's definitely going to be one about opposition, so I won't be surprised if there's a lot of court cards, strong art, major arcana, that sort of thing. And we begin with Two of Cups, Union, crossed by to Two of Swords. Card of Peace, but also blockage, difficulty, inability to move forward. And above, the King of Wands, master of opposition there. And below, the Three of Pentacles, and that's work. So somebody's maybe facing some difficulties at work. And behind, the Six of Swords. We've moved on from something, or move in the process of moving into a new era. And in front, the Ten of Pentacles. There's that legacy. Somebody's moving towards that. I wonder if we've defied the King of Wands. Then, current energy. Ten of Swords. The card of Betrayal. I think we know what the King of Wands has been up to. Wow. The outer energy. Judgment. Number 20. Fire. Wow. Wow. Okay. And then in the hopes and fears, the Six of Pentacles, the card of discernment, also earthly justice. And finally, the Knight of Wands. Another master of opposition. Wow. Holy crap. Somebody has an enemy. Great opposition. Very great. Strong. Fiery energy all the way around. However, I think things are going to turn around for you and really take a hard turn for this one. So I think this energy in this reading is going in both directions, towards your opposition and towards you. So This is the union between you and this person, or persons, maybe. And this is the current energy, or the current problem. They're blocked. They're blocked from your union. So I wonder if they are spreading something about you, or were trying to attack your reputation. A character assassination. Yeah, they did. And that's what you've moved on from. It didn't work. They went to your work. That's what this is here. And you might be moving on from that place of business, or that place of business is moving on from this attempted character assassination. That is, the character assassination itself is the betrayal. It is the Ten of Swords. There's a hard ending between you and this person. These are people, and I really think it is one. With the King of Wands being the one who you see, it's kind of in your head, and that is who they are in their head. And I really believe this Knight of Wands is the culprit. So the Knight of Wands, in the negative sense, is someone who is extremely brash, arrogant, proud. They're not a good person. In the positive sense, though, I think that you are indeed the Knight of Wands as well. You are the positive Knight of Wands. You're the one with the confidence. You're the one with the bravery. You went through something. And outside of you, people see that. They see that there has been they are in judgment. The other people are in judgment, and you have been judged at some point as well, but you've come out of it. You've moved on. And now, the scales here, and the Six of Pentacles, the discernment of those people, your discernment also, is what's getting you through this. This Two of Swords here is peace. Weirdly enough, even though it is a stopping energy, it is also a peaceful one. You kept your peace throughout all of this opposition, throughout this betrayal. You stayed strong. And I get the sense that the Knight and the King, and I think they are the same person, and also you, keep that in mind. You are the true King of Wands and the true Knight. Throughout all that betrayal, they lost. Their peace has been shattered. And this judgment is coming down on them now. A fiery end. And there's the dead rising as well. That's your character. That's what was attempted to be assassinated. You're being resurrected, and they are being struck down now. Wow, yeah, because if we look back at the runes here, starting with Thorazaz being the giant, the danger, there's been an evolution to that danger. That thorn has evolved. Righto. Change. It's in the pentacles here. Actually, righto. The Six of Swords. Also, major energy for the Six of Swords. Moving on, evolving, changing. You've changed. So has this assassination. In the eyes of others and in their judgment, they see it for what it is now. And yeah, you are moving towards Othala, the Ten of Pentacles. Your legacy. Your prosperity. And that's what they were trying to take from you. That's what they were trying to block from you. Their Two of Swords is, of course, trying to stop you from this. And using their union with you, their friendship with you, as that block. Yeah. However, I think you are coming out into the Knight of Wands energy. You are valiantly and bravely moving towards this 10, this Othala, this legacy. Righto? Yeah, Righto is the evolution. Righto is this. It's the Six of Pentacles as well. That's the major change. And judgment, too. Judgment is rising from the ashes or being created or made into ashes. That's your opposition. In this work, I think it may have been people at work that did this. They were involved, maybe. However, it doesn't matter now. Because if we work for Pentacles, you're heading towards your legacy, towards that big end. What you'll be remembered for. And this thorn, this Thorazos, giant, right there. They tried to block you. But now, you've moved on. And the energy of this betrayal was a release for you. You've been freed. Not stuck to the ground. No. They are. Those swords have been turned into their end. Okay. Well, let's get some advice here. That's the Rider-Waite. Well, let's just get some clarification. Okay. Oh, wow. Moon, King of Cups, and Temperance on its side. Okay. A King of Cups. There might be someone else in this opposition. Or it could be you. If this emotionally affected you, this is probably you. And the moon here is representing kind of the Thorazos, that block, that hardship, the fear of it, really. Oh, got it. Okay. So if this is confirmation for you, this is advice here. And the advice is the moon, see these two dogs? Those dogs represent the wild and the tame, the domestic and the base nature. Of course, Scorpio. However, this is saying, see how the King of Cups has two cups? Well, his scepter also looks like a cup. That's saying, with Temperance on its side, that you need to choose the peaceful, domesticated side here. You need to be the dog. Not the good dog that listens to these enemies and forgives them. Well, you should forgive them, but you forgive them so you can move on. So this Six of Swords energy isn't wasted. It's in your past. You need to move on from this. Do not face it with anger or fear. Face it with loyalty to yourself. And feel relieved. Feel at ease and in balance. Right now, you're probably not. Right now, you might be plotting some revenge. I mean, well, part of you, maybe not plotting revenge, but part of you would love it. And no one could blame you. Whatever these people did was horrendous to you. However, the wise thing to do, as this trio of cards is telling us, is to choose the dog. Be the dog, not the wolf or the coyote or the wild dog. Embody the King of Cups. Use your heart, but direct that heart to yourself. Forgive them to move on from them. Don't ever forget this. Whatever this betrayal was, do not ever forget. And Temperance on its side here, that's your choice. If you go for revenge, that's going to go upside down. And you're going to risk this. You're definitely going to risk this. If you stay and you forgive and you move on and you never look back, Temperance will stay, will become upright. Let's get some more advice. Hangman. Yes, exactly. You need a new perspective. You need to look at this as a lesson, not as just a harsh ending, not as a regret. This needs to be a lesson. See it for what it actually is. You freeing yourself. This one came out first. Magician, yes. Magician on its side, you're in the process of manifesting this here. And it's critical. This is critical. With let's put temperance back on its side here. With temperance here, we're wandering, or we are requiring a new perspective. The magician here on its side, that's your manifestation. That's your Ten of Pentacles. That is in, I guess, kind of flux. It's in the ether. It's needing to come through. You need to embody this balance, find a new perspective, and write this magician to make this manifestation come through. And what did we get here? The Two of Wands. Your dominion. Your new place. I think you're already there. I think you're in this new energy. That's what the Six of Swords is in the past is about here. You've moved on to something new, or at least you're in a new zone of possibility. Okay, let's get another. Whoa. Okay. And on the floor, the Tower in reverse. Okay. So this could mean a couple of things. That could mean that something needs to end, but it hasn't, and you're fighting it. Or, I think in this case, what this Tower in reverse represents is exactly what you're trying to stop or bring in. The Tower here, like this, would be temperance reversed, the magician reversed, the hanged man staying in reverse and upside, or reversed and upside down, staying hanged. The magician forgetting the manifestation, the new dominion, just being ignored, staying in whatever, in the Ten of Swords energy that brought you to this new place. Keep that in mind. This betrayal, this horrible thing that these people did to you, or person or people, this horrible thing that was done to you is what is the catalyst to your Ten of Pentacles, to your ultimate success, your legacy. Yeah, absolutely. And again, you are the one who needs to embody the energies in a positive sense of the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Wow. An opposition reading right there. Wands are classic for opposition, 100%. Whenever I've read for myself in terms of my opponents, they've always come out as the Wands. And here, that is definitely what's happened. So let's get another trio just to finish this off, because this is just so dead on with the, oh wow, look at that. There's your justice. There's justice. Divine justice. Not just earthly justice. Of course, Rido could go with the Knight of Wands, but I digress. So the divine justice is here. We'll get two more. All right. Oh, wow. That's the release. Yeah, while that might be heartbreak, that is your broken heart. Right now, this broke your heart. It's as simple as that. However, it's also a release, just like the 10. It's like the Ten of Swords. It's a release from this energy. Once you realize what was really done, maybe you'll find out it's gonna hurt. But what you're gonna see is how this Seven of Swords energy, this dastardly deed, evil works that were made against you, you've righted them. You've taken that defeat, quote unquote, and turned it into a major win in a way that your opponents could never even begin to imagine. They couldn't envision this if their lives depended on it. But you are in it. The strategy of forgiveness and moving on, maintaining peace, that popped that thorn right out of your side. Thorazaz, the giant, the Jotun, was no match for you and your peace. You let the swords of justice, the divine sword, cut for you. Wow. But yeah, stay at peace. Remain at peace. Continue to balance yourself out. Get this temperance upright. The rest will just fall into place. You've completely avoided a tower. And I think this is going to become a tower for your opposition, really. Your success will be their tower, their downfall. Just out of curiosity, let's look at the bottom of the deck. The Seven of Wands. That's the defense. That's you. That's your defense. And the top, the Ace of Cups. That's your peace. That's your overflowing cup that kept you through this. It filled the waters for the Six of Cups, for the boat of the Six of Cups to go across. And you are in a successful defense. You're there. You just have to keep your peace. And let the divine work. Let judgment work. Let justice come in. Let earthly justice happen. You're there. Don't let anger get the better of you. And that'll be it for this reading. If you found value in it, please like and subscribe. And if you know of anyone who needs to hear this message, please share it with them. And I hope to see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.